Hi Libra, this is your love reading end of November 2018. This is for you. I'd like to thank you Libra for your support, for your like, for your subscribe, for leaving a positive comment to my channel, also for your donation this week. Thank you Libra. Not all of you will resonate on the reading today. If it does not resonate with you, check other YouTube reader online. And if it does, I would be thankful if you would hit the like button or um, share the video through your social media account so that we reach other people who might be needing this message um, um, with regard who would be needing this message and would be able to assist them with their love relationship concerns and worries. Okay, so this is for you Libra. What are the messages for the sign, just for the signs of Libra? End of November. One card flew out. End of November 2018, please. What are the messages for the Libra signs? End of November 2018. Libra signs, love, personal relationship. What are the messages for Libra signs? Hmm. Okay, Libra. So your first four card is out. You've got the two of wands in reverse position. So I felt like for these two cards, for the end of the month, November, it's some sort of a wrap up reading actually for November month. Two of wands is in reverse is not reaching. It seems to be that there is a person or there is a situation around you where a person couldn't wait for you to return or to travel, or there's some sort of um, um, a message here where someone couldn't wait for a message, a person to return, something about traveling. They couldn't wait for the person to come back. For some of you, it could be a message. You couldn't wait for this mess. You couldn't wait. Someone couldn't wait for someone to reply or to action. So someone decided to make an offer. Knight of cups, this is an offer of could be a message, it could be an action, a gesture, showing love, concerns. This is a very nice emotional gesture from someone. um the energy surrounding Knight of cups is always love, and it's always wonderful and pleasant energy. So I felt like for some of you, someone couldn't wait for someone to come back, for someone to reply. So they've decided to make an action and put forward a message, an action showing their love, their care to someone, to somebody. Um, so the person who's receiving the message, the person who's receiving this action of love, of, of someone the person who is on the receiving end, he is quite unclear. um it seems to be that he finds or she finds it not clear what was the motive all about. But there's a little bit of misinterpretation because there's an energy here where the receiving party feels like this is out of the blue. This is something they were caught off guarded. They were not expecting someone um to just appear and express this emotional feeling of, I like you, I love you, I miss you, or even a gesture or an action showing an act of love, an act of showing you like or you're interested with someone. So the receiving party, it could be you, Libra, or the person whom you are linked to you romantically. He or she is quite unclear as to how she's gonna handle this offer of love, an action of love, a gesture of love, a communication of love. All right. but I felt like the end of but I felt like although there's a little bit of confusion, a little bit of not so misunderstanding, but more of okay, something of a aha moment, when someone suddenly express or suddenly appears on your door, suddenly came in front of you saying heaps of things, um praising you or saying how much they miss you, expressing some sort of appreciation of how pretty you are. I miss you. Something of a pleasant appreciation and a message of love or an action, a gesture of love is coming your way, Libra, or it could be you. And the receiving part is quite not stunned, but quite surprised, and he or she doesn't really get it right away. It doesn't seem to be clear what's happening with her, with him. It could be a proposal for some of you, but there's a energy here that someone couldn't wait. So I'm making an action. I couldn't wait for you to reply. So let me do the, let me do it. You couldn't, you couldn't do it. So let me do it for you. Something of that energy. So after this gesture, after this expression of love, this gesture, after this offer, I see that the final outcome would be the Three of Wands, which means that you will reach the destination. You will, or this person will be able to convey the right message, the right, the right thing. You know, it might appear it might appear to be a surprise, a confusing message or energy, but at the end of the day, this person and you will reach the some sort of an agreement of why was the message sent, why was this expressed, and I felt like it's all good. I felt like it will turn out well. Um, in the beginning, it might be, yeah, it might be like, the person might be surprised. He or she might be um quite protective of her or himself towards this offer, but eventually he or she will let this in, and you will reach the some sort of agreement and understanding, and he or she will be able to kind of grasp what was the message all about. um the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, but this describes that after this whole scenario of a person expressing their love and action towards you, coming, receiving the end part of, a gesture of love, a person with an energy that, I couldn't wait, so let me do it for you. I, you know, you are not replying, so let me just do it now. I couldn't wait to reach this certain stage of communication, so let me take charge. Let me express what I feel for you because you haven't been clear to me. So let me express to what I feel for you. Let me express this action of love, in gesture of love towards you, because you haven't been able to pay attention with me. Something of that energy. So the receiving party will, off guard or defensive, will probably have a step back, but eventually he'll let it loose and will allow, love and the emotions to flow through, and that's where you kind of understand each other and why, you know, it's like in the beginning it's gonna be it's gonna be misunderstood, but eventually this person and you will reach the agreement, the clear cut of why was this message or gesture um has been done. It will be well received and you could move forward. All right, so that's for you, Libra. Let me just get another card for this too, just to understand more the energy of the person coming towards you, or it could be you, Libra, expressing or making this offer. So let me just get pull one more card to get clarification as what other energy and details needs to be known. Um, yeah, the nine of pentacles is it's in reverse along with the this is a nine and this is a nine. This is guarding yourself from something of a surprising message, of a surprising gesture, but eventually you let it loose. All right, the receiving part, whoever is going to receive the message will be taken back of it, but eventually they will accept it and they will understand why was this thing happening or why was this message. So yeah, there's this person, whoever it is, Libra, coming your way. You haven't heard from this person. There was a stagnant energy between the two of you, and now he or she is coming towards you out of the blue. All right. um he he it's there also an energy that she or he couldn't leave the situation in a very stagnant unaction kind of energy, so he or she decided to just to just go to loosen up. And yeah, this is a decision. This is a decision because there was no action previously. It was stagnant. This person couldn't leave this situation like this, where there was no action, there's no communication. So he or she is coming your way at the end of this month, probably explaining and clarifying things. You might be intimidated, you might be surprised. Some of you, you might be pushing back, or you're protecting yourself towards this person. Some of you might be quite surprised, but eventually there would be an understanding as to why there was no communication before, or there was some miscommunication, or what was the whole thing all about, what was the stagnant energy between the two of you. And now, after understanding, after talking, you can now move forward. And the last card is the star. So this is, a fated event where it will bring back balance and harmony within your communication or your relationship. It could be that this person you were dating before, but suddenly something went wrong, and now this person is coming back towards you, expressing and explaining things because they couldn't leave behind things. It's like the term ghosting. They couldn't just ghost you out, so they needed to come back and explain things and express what they really feel, pleasant, love and like emotions. Or for some of you who broke up, now this person is coming towards you. For some of you that in our relationship, in a marriage, there have been a stagnant, a low communication interaction between the two of you. So this person couldn't leave without saying goodbye, and then they are now expressing their love. Something about they couldn't leave it like this, so they're coming towards you. They couldn't leave this location. They couldn't go traveling, so they're coming towards you. All right. There was a stagnant, no communication before, no action, that's now coming towards you at the end of November. So after this pleasant communication, a bit push back from the receiving part, you will then have like an understanding of each other, and this person could now travel, you or this person could now move forward. Okay, so this is for you, Libra. Excuse me. um I hope you get a message from here. I hope you connect. I hope you relate. you know if it does, leave me a comment and hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you again for your weekly love energy for December month. Okay, thank you, Libra. Bye bye.